talk to you a little bit about some physical aspects of playing the violin and what I personally went through recently in my violin journey, which hasn't been for the first time. I just wanted to share this with you because I know there's a lot of other violinists that are kind of struggling with these same issues. And just a few days ago I wrote a blog post about having shoulder issues as a violinist. And I wanted to add a little video to kind of pop in there because I wanted to kind of explain what really radically changed in my my healing process for my shoulder. And I know this might help a lot of violinists out there, and I know there's a lot of violinists and other people out there that will be like, okay, wait a second, this is a little woo-woo. I don't know if I want to believe this, but you know what? If you've gone against all odds and you haven't found any relief, you might as well give it a try. Okay, so let me just give you a little backstory here. I'm a swimmer along with playing the violin. I've swam since high school, not for meets or anything like that, or I wasn't on a swim team, but it's something that I have a passion and a drive for, and I would just go swimming every day after school for about, I'd swim a mile actually every day, and that way I could get my swim in and still focus a lot on the violin and not have to put the hours into a swim team because the violin was more important to me, and piano at the time. So I've swam all my life, and it's normal as a swimmer to kind of have a little bit of shoulder issues going on, okay? And then if you combine that with playing the violin, and recently I've been doing a lot of computer work, as I'm sure you are aware of, based on everything that's out there online, so it does take some time. So I'm on the computer, so those are some 3 things that can really aggravate a shoulder, especially if you have a tendency to have some shoulder issues. Now, I would say about, gosh, I don't know, maybe 5 years ago, it seems, maybe even longer, I started to develop this little interesting thing that would happen every January. And it would alternate from this shoulder or this shoulder. And it was just a little pain that's exactly right inside the shoulder. And what happens for me, when as coming to the violin, what happens is I'm not able to play on the G string. I'm not able to lift my arm up without any pain. And actually it's to the point that I've had it to the point that it's actually debilitating, and I'm not able to play on the G string at all because it just hurts so much. And when it first happened, I really freaked out because, you know, oh my gosh, I can't play on the G string, this is a really big deal. And obviously it was. So what I did for relief is I actually searched out some alternative methods. I went to a chiropractor instead of going to a regular medical doctor and worked with him and a masseuse. And the 2 of them together, it took a while, I'd say at least 2 or 3 months, they were able to get me back in shape. Now what's causing this problem with the shoulder? And what I've been explained to by the medical professionals, the chiropractor, the masseuse. Basically, as violinists or swimmers, I do the crawl. I've been a freestyle swimmer. I don't do much backstroke. I'm not very good at the backstroke. And I don't enjoy it, which I probably should because it would help me open this up. But basically, as a swimmer, as a violinist working on the computer, what are we doing? We're actually just kind of like hanging out and building up all these muscles here, and the back muscles aren't really kind of working out. And so what's happening is we're creating an imbalance with our shoulder. We might tend to be a little bit rounded in the shoulders, which I am. I tend to be a little rounded in the shoulders, always have been. Okay, so we need to open this up. And as you can read in the blog post, I talk about all these different stretches you can do to open this up and what to do while you're practicing. Make sure you take breaks and open this up because that's what we need to have happen. So that gives you a little background story. Now, fast forward to just a few days ago. Here I'm in Bulgaria, and it's January. Lo and behold, what crops up in my shoulder? Yes, I started to get the pain again. So when it happened, I did honestly kind of freak out for a little bit because I can't necessarily fly back to the States and see my chiropractor and my masseuse there. And here, I don't know a chiropractor or somebody that I would actually trust my shoulders with because I don't know of anyone here, and I don't know of anyone who knows anyone here. So I had to, again, resort to some other methods. And interestingly enough, right before this happened, I had just found a book called You the Healer, and I'm very much, as you know, a holistic violinist. I'm very into how we can heal ourselves, break down walls and barriers, take all the negative blocks, and get our energy flowing. Okay, so I'm really into this, and it's very interesting to me. So I found this book called You the Healer by Jose Silva. And he's written many other books, and it's not just You the Healer. He's got many other books out there on different topics, fitness, how you can be a better performer. You can take these aspects into these methods into becoming a better performer. So that's a subject for another video. But I just started to read this book. Now, after one day of this pain, how it started was I got that little twinge and I thought, oh, it's coming. It's like I already knew. I went to swim my mile. By the end of the mile, I couldn't do it. I had to, the last lap I was done. I couldn't do any more of my arms and I knew it was back. So I couldn't sleep because I had a lot of pain in my shoulder. And I started to read the book, You the Healer, because I know and I believe that inside of us we have the secret to heal our own bodies. And he really breaks down exactly what you need to do to tap into your subconscious and heal your body. So, what did I do? I did the method that he talks about in the book. And basically it's a meditation, and you relax. And once I got into that beautiful special place, and you envision yourself in this beautiful place of peace, somewhere that you really enjoy being, it could be a real place or not a real place. For me, I envision this sunlit path with these golden leaves on the trees around me. It's absolutely beautiful. And while I was there, this wasn't anything in the book, and I don't know, I just started reading the book, but it was something that I was inspired intuitively to do. I imagined this universal energy, pure white light, almost actually like a laser of light, that would go into my shoulder and work on the area that needed to be worked. And while I was doing this, I could actually feel where it was going, and I could guide where that laser of energy, pure love, light, and where that can go to heal inside my shoulder. And I did this, say, about 5 times that night because I couldn't sleep, and I had nothing else to do, and I was in pain, and I had no other alternative. So I did that, and miraculously enough, I was able to fall asleep. When I woke up in the morning, I was able to move my arm. And I know it may sound a little wacky to some, but to me it was a miracle, an absolute miracle, because this injury that I know and I've experienced takes about 2 or 3 months to really overcome, to not have any more pain. And within one night, I was able to heal that. So for everybody out there that just wants something to try something a little different, check out this book, learn how to do these methods, and you too can heal yourself from the inside. You have the power from the inside to heal your body. So later that day, I woke up in the morning, it felt really, really good. Later that day, I started doing things, and the pain started to come back, which is normal. I mean, you can't expect something to go away 100% on your first try. So again, I continued with the treatments. The next day it was better, and now, as you see, and as I demonstrated at the beginning of this video, I have absolutely no problem playing on the G string again, and I have no problem with my shoulder. So it's really amazing and really miraculous. I've had people ask me, okay, I'm having problems with my shoulder, it's very difficult to play the violin. I've had colleagues that I know that goes to physical therapy just like I did. I had to go through multiple treatments to treat the same problem. So if you're one of those people, give this a try. If it works for you, definitely write something in the comments below and let me know how it goes. Obviously, for me, it was a shoulder that I needed to have to work on, which I did. But it's not limited. This is for your whole body. You can use this and help heal yourself throughout your whole body if you have other concerns. So enjoy, have fun exploring this. Have fun exploring the fact and thinking about the idea that you have the power to heal your body with your thoughts, with the meditation, with your intention. You can heal your body. You can change the cells in your body to make them healthy again. So, without further ado, have fun. And until I see you again in another video, remember, be true, be you, be.